Welcome to Aspen Yoga, Chair Yoga. My name is Stacie. For today's chair yoga session, we are going to do postures and poses that are going to unlock our spine. What you're going to need: chair, preferably no arms, definitely no wheels. That's all you're going to need for today. Remember to always listen to your body. So go ahead and grab everything you need. Meet me back on the mat. Chair yoga, unlocking your spine. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and start in mountain pose. So in mountain pose, your feet are hip width apart. Let's go ahead and rest upon our back of our chair to begin with. Hands are on your thighs. Think about a tall spine. So I want you to think about maybe a balloon being at the top of your head, pulling your spine, keeping your sit bones on the chair. So we're thinking about staying nice and tall. And as we sit in mountain pose, I want you to take a deep inhale, filling your abdomen and your chest. And as you exhale, your shoulders relax. Think about that balloon. The spine is tall. Inhaling here. And exhale. Let's do a couple more together. Inhaling, sending oxygen to those fingers and your toes. Exhale, shoulders relax. Hands are heavy in your thighs. Inhale here. And exhale. Nice. Let's go ahead and sit away from our chair, or away from the back of our chair. Sitting tall, I want you to round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Looking up, put a sway in the back for cow. Good. And as we go through cat and cow, I want you to be very mindful of your movements, listening to your body, warming up that spinal column. Good. Let's do a couple more here. Round the back for cat. Sway in the back. Good. One more cat. And cow. Good. Coming back to that neutral spine, inhaling, arms up. As you exhale, you're going to twist, reach that hand back, opposite hand comes to the knee. Keeping the spine tall. You are following the rotation, so your eyes are following the rotation of your spine. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Stay tall, shoulders drop. Good, up tall. And twist. Good, inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Good, roll those shoulders back so we keep that nice tall spine. Inhale here. And exhale. I want you to go ahead. Leaning forward, bring both elbows onto your knees. Nice deep breaths. I want you to open up the chest and dive through and switch sides. So as we dive through, we lift up. Getting a nice rotation here. Good. Switching sides, dive through, open up. Good. That upper back gets so tight. So this is a great stretch for that upper back here. Good. Coming back down. Round your back slowly. Hands come upon your thighs as you sit up tall. Good. Let's go ahead and just so we don't forget about our lower body while we're working our spine. Just a little walk out and walk in. So just back and forth, take it out, toes to heels. Good. Good, one more out. And in. Good. 2 toes up, heels up, So just not forgetting about our ankles today, because we are going to do a little standing, but we're going to hold on to the chair. One more here. Good. Go ahead and bring those feet back flat on the floor. Hands are on your knees, shoulder circles back. Good. I want you to let those hands, so we're going to bring those palms up, which is going to drop our shoulders a little bit. Sometimes not meaning to, we may push up and get a little high shoulders here. So take those palms up. I just want you to bring ear to shoulder. We're not pushing, we're not pulling. But we are going to sit here for just a minute and come back. Not a minute, 60 seconds, but just a bit. Getting a nice stretch through the neck. If we have tight neck muscles, our cervical spine will be tight and we won't have as much range of motion. As you come back to the center, we're going to do one more on this side. Come back to the center. Just like you're driving a car, I want you to look over that shoulder and come back to the center. Keep that chin parallel to the ground. So I don't want you to hunch the shoulder up or bring that chin down. I want you to keep everything parallel and come back to the center. One more each side. Last one here. Good. Let's go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. So if you need to scoot just a little bit, always stay stable on your chair. Let's bring knee to the chest and down. So our hip, just like our neck, affects our cervical. If we have tight hips, we're going to have tight lower back, SI joints, which is that very lower back. Good. We're just switching sides here, one side and then the other. Let's do one more each side. Hug up. Stay tall. We're not hunching over as we hug. Last one up. And down. Talked about hips in our spine. Same thing with shoulders in our spine. We're going to do a few different shoulder mobility flows. Okay? So once you take a deep inhale, arms come up. And exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale up. Inhale here. Exhale down. Again, inhale and exhale. Now move. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale, hold. Inhale up. Exhale down. Switching directions. Inhale up, thumb goes back. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, sweep. Inhale up. Exhale down, palm open. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sweep. One more each side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sweep. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down, palm to me. Inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Bring those hands down. Circle those shoulders back. We're going to do one more shoulder flow sequence, and then we're going to go ahead and do some standing, which are going to work on a range of motion of our hips and then strengthening our back. So let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale here. Exhale, pull. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Change it up, palms down. Inhale here. Exhale, pinch. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, palms down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale here. Exhale, pinch. Palms up, inhale. Exhale, elbows down. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, down. Good. One more time. Inhale, hold. Exhale, pinch. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale all the way. Exhale, down. Can come all the way down to those sides. Good. Sway those arms back and forth. Shake them out a little bit. Good. If I have, bring those hands down. If I have stability in my shoulders, which we just did some shoulder work, range of motion work, going to have stability in my upper back. Got to have both, okay? Let's go ahead and stand up if you are able. Always holding on to your chair. We're going to do, let's face me first. We're just going to do some hip range of motions. So I want you to take that knee and I just want you to draw some circles. And you can do this facing your chair as well. So just circles around. Good. Switch directions, circle around. Good. Switching sides. Find your, so we're getting a little bit of balance as well. Circle those hips around. Good. Switch directions. Circle. And good. Coming back. Shake those legs out a little bit. In your chair, I want you to do, we're going to do tabletop, okay? Quadruped. So a couple ways to do this. Way one is I just want you to put the hands on the back of your chair. And I want you just to slight bend in your knees and I want you to stay here. This is your tabletop. So I want you to think belly button tucked up, tall, hold here, okay? Tabletop option one. Bringing your chair around or moving to the other side of your chair. Tabletop option two, your hands can be resting on your chair, okay? You can also come onto your knuckles. I'm lucky I have a padded chair, so if you have a harder chair, knuckles are definitely not going to be comfortable. But if you have problems with your wrists, you can just hold on to the outsides of the chair, okay? So fingers are falling. Slight bend in the knees. This is our tabletop, okay? I just want you to hold here. Regardless of you're here or you're here, this is our tabletop, okay? From tabletop, we're going to do something that's called bird dog. So I want you to take your opposite foot, stretch it back, opposite arm is going to come out. Now I want you to keep those toes on the floor as you reach your arm out. This is what it looks like standing. This is what it looks like if your hand is on the chair. Now, when you are hand on the chair here, let's go ahead and switch sides. Just be sure that you are stable. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold here. Good. Getting some strength through the shoulder. We're working the back here, okay? And go ahead and come up. Good. Let's go ahead and everyone be at the top of your chair. So move to the top. Come back to your tabletop. Round your back for cat. Sway in the back for cow. Good. So think of the cat and cow that we do seated and the cat and cow we are doing standing. You get a lot more range of motion with that tailbone. My sit bones are in contact with the chair. Good. One more cat and cow. Good. Come back to your standing position and let's go ahead and come back to a seated position. Sitting here, inhale, exhale, hands in front, just some range of motion, no flows. Good, bring them in, tuck the chin, give yourself a hug. Inhale, open. What arm was on top now becomes on the bottom. Good, inhale, open. We're going to do one more each side, so be sure you're alternating top and bottom. Good, open them up. And bottom. Good, open up and down. Nice job. Let's go ahead and do a little relaxation. So I want you to sit full on chair. So let that spine relax a little bit. Feet are firmly planted into the floor. So that means my big toe, my baby toe, the inside and the outside of my foot. Hands are on your thighs. Palms can be up if you like. They can be folded. Your choice here. Staring, gazing straight ahead, or eyes closed. Settling your breath. Let's take a deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhaling here. Exhale. I want you to think about your mind being calm, cleansing deep breaths, releasing any areas of tension. Your tension releases and relaxes. Any tension melts away. Taking some time here with your thoughts. As you inhale here, wake up your fingers and your toes, your arms and your legs. Sitting tall, fluttering those eyes open if they were closed. Palms can come back down onto your thighs. Let's take a few deep breaths as we finish together. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling. And as you exhale, your shoulders relax. Inhale here. And exhale. Again, my name is Stacie with Aspen Yoga. Thank you for joining me today for Chair Yoga, Unlocking Your Spine. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you again next time.